Right, YouTube stream has been fixed successfully. The YouTube stream is now connected to my headphones finally. But yeah, Alexander Hernandez, that's the fight that is up next. So I don't know. On the UFC website, Alexander Hernandez is apparently fighting, was supposed to be fighting in the prelims. Now he's been moved to the main event, and the Santiago Luna Juan Lee fight was a prelim fight. Didn't know that. Santiago Luna had a great performance. I saw bits and pieces of it while I was trying to set up my damn stream. But it is what it is. I promised I would be live starting with the main event of UFC Noche. So yeah, we're still here. We're still here. We're still good. And this should be rolling fine. It is. Perfect. Yes. Yes, it works. Okay, good. All right, so we're waiting for the Alexander Hernandez fight to be on next versus Diego Ferreira. I got money on Alexander Hernandez. Hopefully he wins. He's just a very fast, short guy. Reminds me a lot of Henry Cejudo, a white Henry Cejudo. Then it's Kelvin Gastelum, then it's Jared Gordon, then it's Rob Font, and finally it's Diego Lopez versus Gene Silva. This card might end way before Canelo and Crawford get out, and if it does, then I'll hop back on when Canelo and Crawford start to fight. 'Cause I don't know when. That might be at like midnight. Yeah, this card might actually go into the main event. I'm not exactly sure because Dana White, as we all know, is like he's like orchestrating both events. So Gene Silver versus Diego Lopez might go right into um Gene Silver versus Diego Lopez might go right into Canelo versus Crawford right afterward. Not entirely sure. Bum, 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 bum. Yeah, next up is Alexander Hernandez. We're just watching the fights that are all before the Gene Silva Diego Lopez fight because we're all trying to get to the Gene Silva Diego Lopez fight. I think the other fights were all right, but it's not great. The first UFC Noche was awesome. That was Marab versus O'Malley, and that was a great card. This card's all right, but I haven't been watching it, so I wouldn't really fully know. Didn't feel like sitting here for like 7 hours. I'd rather be here for like 3 or 4. But as always, the UFC likes to take 3 fucking days before the next fight goes out. Bum, 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 bum. I hope you guys are having a great day. Google says Canelo wins by decision. Google said that. I don't know. I feel like Canelo by decision is a safe bet. I'm gonna go with Crawford. I feel like Crawford's gonna pull out the victory and turn a lot of minds around. But I don't know. Canelo's a safe bet. Canelo is the more experienced, uh, fighter. A lot of people may say he's better. I think putting money on Canelo is a safe bet. Alexander Hernandez versus Diego Ferreira. Diego's 40. Damn. This fight is 3 rounds. Oh, lightweight division. They had the walkouts, and I'm just watch. I just wasn't able to see the damn walkouts. Diego Ferreira, Brasil, Brasil versus Mexico. This card, Brasil. Diego Ferreira, baby. Diego Ferreira! Introducing his opponent. Let's go, Hearn. I got Alexander Hernandez, man. I feel like this guy is on a redemption arc. He's not the greatest, but I see a lot of Henry Cejudo in him. He's just he's a carbon copy of Henry Cejudo, just less successful. Hernandez. Here we go. Here we go. Round numero uno of Alexander Hernandez versus this other guy. Man, I'm scrambling to find his name. Diego Ferreira, yeah. Here we go. Round one. Ferreira utilizing the jab. Hernandez going to those leg kicks like he likes to do. Hernandez's speed and angling. Really great stuff here. Ferreira going to that front kick, that side kick. Hernandez trying to give Ferreira a ton of different looks. Ferreira is on the front foot here. Nice jab from Hernandez as he continues to circle. Another nice leg kick from him. Ferreira trying to walk Hernandez down here. A nice body kick from him. As Hernandez lands a really nice jab followed by a body kick. Oblique kick from Ferreira. Oh, a nice one too from Hernandez. The speed of Hernandez, man, I just love it. You gotta love the speed. Hernandez continues to circle. Not much here as Hernandez continues to circle Diego Ferreira. Leg kick from Ferreira. Not much here. Not much thrown. Oh, a nice overhand from Ferreira as Hernandez tried to step in and land something. Another nice cross from Hernandez. That one wobbled Ferreira. Great timing with that. Body kick from Hernandez as well. Hernandez with the jab. Ferreira with the counter body kick. Leg kick from Hernandez. Nice overhand from Ferreira in response. Another body kick from Ferreira. Another overhand from Hernandez as Ferreira tried to land a couple overhands. Ah! Ferreira catches Hernandez with an overhand there. A lot of movement. Really hard to accurately like give a really authentic punch by punch because there's a lot of movement. Front kick Ferreira trying to keep Hernandez at bay, but Hernandez steps in and lands a hell of a cross. Body kick Ferreira. Ferreira still trying to just walk Hernandez down. Hernandez is just continuing to circle. Just be everywhere where Ferreira isn't. Ferreira with a nice body kick. Ferreira now level changing. Ah, nice knee up the middle from Ferreira as Hernandez tried to step in and land something. Body kick Ferreira. Head kick Hernandez. But Ferreira trips Hernandez after that head kick. But both fighters are still on the feet here. Overhand Hernandez. Oh, a nice cross from Hernandez. Square on the chin of Ferreira. Ferreira still trying to walk Hernandez down. Hernandez is continuing to circle. Less than a minute left in round number 1. Not much thrown here, a lot of hesitation. Fajeda misses the overhand. Nice 1-2 from Hernandez there. Who you got, Canelo or Crawford? I got Canelo, easy money. I think it's a really safe bet. I really do. I'm gonna go Crawford because I got a feeling, but Canelo is a safe bet. He's really good, seasoned, experienced. I think Canelo. I think it's reasonable to choose Canelo. I won't say Canelo should win, but I think it's reasonable to choose him to win. Less than 10 seconds in round 1. Fajeda lands the body kick, but Alexander Hernandez lands a body shot, and that's the end of round 1. I don't know. It's kind of a hard fight to judge. I would lean Fajeda, but it's a difficult fight to still judge. I'd lean Fajeda. I think a lot of people, at least in the commentary, are going with Hernandez and pretty much glazing Hernandez, but I think Fajeda won that round. I think the timely body kicks did it. The constant pressure did it. I would go Fajeda as the winner of round 1. Yeah, Fajeda takes round number 1. Diego Fajeda. That's Gastelum. That's like 3 other fights before we finally get to Lopez and Silva. Here we go, round 2. Body kick Hernandez, but Fajeda catches it and lands a timely check hook. Somehow there was an eye poke in between all of that. I don't really get that. Okay, yeah. There's an eye poke there. Eye poke from Hernandez. Ref issues a timeout. Here we go. Round 2 continues. Side kick from Fajeda. Nice little combination from Fajeda, but only the side kick at the end of it lands. Oh, nice overhand from Fajeda after Hernandez overthrows on that cross. Fajeda still pressuring. 1-2 attempt from Hernandez misses. Fajeda lands a body kick as he circles out. Another nice body kick from Fajeda there. Leg kick from Hernandez. I really like the leg kicks of Hernandez. They're fast and timely, but Fajeda's pressure and his timely, successful shots, I think, have given him the lead so far. Ooh, Fajeda's really gunning for that head kick. That one, the head kick there nearly landed. Now Fajeda's using that jab. Oh, nice cross from Hernandez again. Timely with that cross. Fajeda's still marching forward though, trying to find that overhand. Nice body shot from Hernandez. Fajeda steps forward, lands a hook. After that, leg kick Fajeda. A lot of slow movements from both men. A lot of missed shots as well. Body kick Fajeda. A body kick from Hernandez in response immediately. Hernandez continues to circle. Fajeda's just constantly marching him down. Really looks like Sean Strickland with that footwork, continuing to just march down Hernandez. Across from Hernandez, a body shot from Fajeda immediately in response. Hernandez on the back foot circling as he's been this entire fight. Fajeda trying to march him down, cut him off. A nice jab from Hernandez, a body kick from Fajeda immediately after that. About to be 2 minutes left in round number 2. Fajeda misses the head kick. Hernandez continues to circle. Body shot Fajeda. Ah, nice heavy hook from Fajeda followed by a leg kick. Hernandez still hesitant to throw anything yet. Body shot overhand Fajeda. A nice jab and overhand from Hernandez. Couple overhands from Fajeda. Oh, a nice jab from Alexander Hernandez catches Fajeda. Fajeda gets knocked on his feet, on his ass. Diego on top. Hernandez on top, going for the ground and pound, and he gets it. Alexander Hernandez gets the win. Oh my gosh, a timely jab catches Diego Fajeda coming in. And I'm right yet again. Oh my gosh. Alexander Hernandez on his redemption arc. Wow. Hernandez was in trouble there as well. He was not able to handle that pressure. I mean, the movement was good, but wow. Oh, okay, it was an overhand. Yeah, Fajeda just overpressured, man. Wow. He gets caught with the quicker hook from Hernandez. As I said, I had a feeling about Hernandez, man. I had a feeling. And that ground and pound was vicious as well. The ground and pound from Alexander Hernandez. Oh my gosh. Beautiful stuff. Gotta respect it. Kudos to Alexander Hernandez, man. Wow. He's on that redemption arc. Here we go. Hernandez gets the win. Wow. As I said though, I did say he would get it. I did say I had money on him. Alexander Hernandez victory speech, pretty good. That ground and pound, man. Alexander Hernandez's ground and pound is vicious. Holy shit. Oh, Brandon Royval's in his corner. Good. Okay. Alexander Hernandez versus Michael Chandler. I love that matchup, actually. I love that matchup. I think that's like the same. Most of them are the same guy, really. Alexander Hernandez calls out Michael Chandler. That's a good one. I'd love to see that for December, November, December. Let's get him right back out there. I like that matchup. Alexander Hernandez versus Michael Chandler. I love that. That is a really, really good call out. Even though Michael Chandler might be fight. Oh no, he's not fighting. He's not going to fight McGregor for a while. So yeah, his schedule will be clear. So yeah, Hernandez versus Michael Chandler. Oh, they got more of this UFC Jiu-Jitsu league stuff. I don't hate it. I'm just not that interested in grappling. Like I respect the art, and I'm definitely trying to get into it myself. Like I got a local jiu-jitsu place that I'm gonna go to and train and work on becoming a black belt. But I don't find it so entertaining that I want to see it and watch it for entertainment purposes. It's more so survival purposes. I think MMA pretty much has enough of it on its own. What's next? Okay, the Gastelum fights will be up next. The Gastelum fight should be up next. Yeah, it is. Okay, good. Kelvin Gastelum, former winnable waiter, Kelvin Gastelum. Gastelum is so fat, bro. Oh my gosh, why do you not make weight? Why would you miss weight like that? Dustin Stoltz fuse? What the fudge? Oh, Kelvin versus Dustin Stoltz fuse. This should be interesting. I got money on Gastelum though, especially if he's heavier. A heavier Gastelum. I expect a hell of an overhand, a hooker and overhand that just comes from hell itself, sends Dustin Stoltz fuse to the Shadow Realm. That same old classic UFC theme song. Annoying as hell these days. I'd much prefer they buy the rights to some recently released song. It could be a pop song even, but I find that thing repetitive these days. I haven't really been a fan for that long either. I've been a fan for what, like a couple of years now? Oh my gosh, I can't wait for Diego versus Silva, bro. Great fight. Great, great fight. Bing, 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 bing. Hmm. Here we go. Kelvin the Fat Man Gastelum versus Dolston Smooths. Oh, Stolfus is 6 foot. Okay. Reach advantage. Reach advantage for Stolfus. Gastelum is much heavier, and that is a big risk for Stolfus, or it's, at least it should be. Yeah, I think Stolfus is going to sleep, bro. A heavier Kelvin Gastelum? Yeah, Gastelum's putting him to fucking sleep. Stolfus! Dustin Stolfus! 20 wins, 10 losses, 1 no contest. He stands 5 feet 9 inches tall. Fighting the Ultimate Fighter Season 17 winner. How did Kelvin weigh in so overweight? Oh my gosh. You missed weight by 5 pounds? You fuck, man. 5 pounds. I would get like a maybe a pound, 2 pounds over 5. Here we go. Round 1. Kelvin putting on the pressure early. Running right to Stoltzfus. Kelvin with the body shot. Stoltzfus responds to the body kick. And the second one for Stoltzfus. The third one for Stoltzfus. Body shot, couple overhands, heavy for Gastelum. Gastelum just trying to run over Stoltzfus. Leg kick, Stoltzfus. Leg kick for Gastelum. Stoltzfus misses his counter leg kick. It's a leg kick off. Stoltzfus with a quick body shot. Gastelum with a body shot in response. Leg kick for Gastelum. Both fighters trading leg kicks early. Gastelum level changing. Body kick for Stoltzfus. Stoltzfus going to the body kicks repetitively. Body kick after body kick for Stoltzfus. Oh, a nice overhand for Stoltzfus after that body kick. Both fighters try to time each other with their lead hand. Leg kick Stoltzfus again. That one kind of threw Gastelum off. Both fighters get tangled up. Nice knee up the middle for Stoltzfus. Gastelum throws a knee right back at Stoltzfus. Stoltzfus misses his knee. Both fighters try to land some heavy overhands. They both miss. Gastelum pressuring. Body kick Stoltzfus. Gastelum's got Stoltzfus against the fence. Leg kick Stoltzfus. Nice overhand for Stoltzfus. Wow. Leg kick Gastelum. Nice overhand for Gastelum. Nice 1-2 for Gastelum after that. Body shot Gastelum. Gastelum level changing. Nice body shot again for Gastelum. Gastelum dodges the overhand for Stoltzfus and lands a jab. Stoltzfus with a leg kick. Leg kick Stoltzfus. Stoltzfus misses the second leg kick, and Gastelum lands a leg kick of his own. Gastelum going back to that level change. Stoltzfus trying to land a bomb of an overhand, but Gastelum dodged it that time. A timely duck. Nice overhand for Gastelum in response. Gosh. Gastelum lands the body kick and slips the counter overhand from Stoltzfus. Stoltzfus lands a body kick there. Gastelum a nice overhand again. Less than 2 minutes in round one. Another nice hook from Gastelum. Nice overhand from Gastelum. Stoltzfus gets a leg kick in and an overhand. Minute 30 left in round one. Gastelum continuing to pressure. A nice body shot from him. Heavy one at that. Stoltzfus bringing the pressure back. Nice body kick from Stoltzfus. That one kind of just threw Gastelum off again. Gastelum getting easily thrown off balance. Both fighters get tangled up yet again. Stoltzfus throws a nice timely knee as both fighters are tied up in the clinch here. Stoltzfus in control of it. Stoltzfus throws a knee up the middle, up the body of Gastelum in the clinch. Less than a minute left in round number one. With Stoltzfus in control of the clinch, Gastelum is now in control. Now Stoltzfus goes for a takedown and gets it. A beautiful one at that. Stoltzfus right on top of Gastelum with 30 seconds left in round one to work. Stoltzfus going for a nice, not even a nice one, but a weird guillotine submission with the arm and head of Gastelum in there. Stoltzfus switching to the rear naked though, almost locked that in. Both fighters back on the feet, and Stoltzfus lands a timely overhand, followed by a body kick. Stoltzfus tried to land the wheel kick, but Gastelum ducked under just in time. Both fighters throwing some overhands there. Stoltzfus lands a couple. Gastelum doesn't throw back, and that's round one. Stoltzfus with an impressive lead to start the fight out. Gastelum not able to get a lot going, but he still made some timely shots as well. Uh, but overall, it's Stoltzfus who has, amounted a somewhat commanding lead so far at the end of round one. He has looked better than Gastelum. He's thrown more than Gastelum. Um, he's just landed more of the better shots, and then on top of all of that, he's landed a nice takedown too, with what could be considered a submission attempt. I'm not really sure if you could consider that guillotine that Stoltzfus tried to execute as a certified submission attempt. Here we go, round number was it 2 or 3? Oh, round number 2, yeah. Round number 2, Gastelum versus Stolfus. Gastelum starts the round off with immense pressure. Oh, nice, like 3 overhands from Gastelum. Overwhelmed Stolfus. Stolfus in the back foot, trying to gauge distance with that lead hand and his height. Another nice overhand from Gastelum. Wobbles Stolfus. Stolfus goes in for a panic takedown attempt. Gastelum sprawls just in time. Both fighters back on the feet. Gastelum with a nice body shot. Excellent head movement. Evades that counter overhand from Stolfus. Body shot. Gastelum. A beautiful start to round number 2 from Gastelum, especially when he is trailing in this fight so far. Leg kick, Gastelum. Overhand, Stolfus in response. Stolfus with a nice uppercut, but Gastelum lands a couple overhands immediately in response that wobbles Stolfus again. Another overhand for Gastelum. Destroys the face of Stolfus. Stolfus in trouble, seemingly. Another body shot from Gastelum. Body kick from Stolfus in response. Leg kick, Stolfus. Another nice couple overhands from Stolfus. Catch Gastelum. This fight going back and forth as both fighters land some big shots. The Stolfus is sometimes he just tries to go in with these really heavy overhands. Nice couple jabs from Gastelum. Leg kick Gastelum. Body shot Gastelum. Stolfus with a nice leg kick there. Another leg kick from Stolfus. And a nice overhand from Gastelum. Knocks the head of Stolfus back yet again. The jerking motion of Stolfus' head after every landed punch from Gastelum is insane. Another nice combination from both gentlemen. Up kick Gastelum. A nice couple overhands from Stolfus after that attempted up kick from Gastelum. Big shots from both men. Leg kick Gastelum. Body kick Stolfus. Another body kick from Stolfus. A jab from Gastelum. Stolfus lands another overhand after that. Gastelum pressuring Stolfus. A nice cross to the body from Gastelum. Overhand Gastelum. Body shot from Gastelum. Stolfus tried to land a little combo after that, but Gastelum's head movement evaded that one. Oh! A flurry of punches from Gastelum in lightning speed dropped Stolfus. Stolfus tried to go for another panic takedown, and Gastelum had Stolfus trapped in a guillotine. But Stolfus survived. A minute left in round number 2, and Stolfus is on top of Gastelum. What a combination from Kelvin Gastelum. Drops Stolfus in theatric-like fashion. Stolfus on top of Gastelum right now with about 40 seconds to work. Gastelum trying to pull Stolfus into him. Gastelum working his way back up onto his feet, and Stolfus is trying to find a guillotine. Up, Stolz was almost able to find some sort of guillotine-like positioning, and the nose of Stoltzfus is leaking bad. Gastelum hanging in there. Stoltzfus trying to land some ground and pound on top of Gastelum in those last few seconds, but Gastelum gets right back up to his feet, and Stoltzfus takes Gastelum down before the round is finished. Hell of a round 2 and a hell of a fight. I'm not even sure if I could give that to Gastelum. I think Stoltzfus still stole that round. It was a close one though, but I think Stoltzfus still stole that round. I'm not gonna lie. I would give round 2 to Stoltzfus as well. And Gastelum had a lot of great moments. Actually, no. No, that round goes to Gastelum because Gastelum did straight up drop Stoltzfus. So there was a really big knockdown in favor of Gastelum in that round. So it still goes to Gastelum despite Stoltzfus' success in a good amount of areas. So it's 1-1. I'd say it's 1-1 going into the final round. Gastelum has made it possible to come back after a lackluster round 1 performance. Here we go, round number 3. Here we go, round number 3. Gastelum with a nice cross, another overhand for Gastelum. Gastelum putting pedal to the metal basically here. Body shot Gastelum. Stoltzfus against the cage. Stoltzfus with a jab. Tried to land the overhand after that, but Gastelum slipped it. Gastelum with a jab. Body shot Gastelum again. Stoltzfus goes in for a last minute panic takedown, but Gastelum sprawls just in time. Both fighters back on the feet. Front kick from Stoltzfus. Gastelum with a nice 1-2. Body shot Gastelum. Leg kick Stoltzfus. Gastelum with another body shot. Stoltzfus with a lead elbow attempt. Uppercut, overhand, Gastelum. Body kick, Stoltzfus. Leg kick, Gastelum. Oh, body shot from Gastelum, and Stoltzfus catches Gastelum with an overhand. Body kick, Stoltzfus. Stoltzfus goes in for yet another takedown, and Gastelum sprawls with excellent timing yet again. Gastelum catches Stoltzfus and tries to circle to the back. Stoltzfus trying to work his way back up to the feet, and both fighters get back up to the feet, and they get tangled in the clinch for a second and breakout. Gastelum in control here, pressuring Stoltzfus against the cage. Jab from Gastelum, overhand Gastelum. Stoltzfus with a hook, and Gastelum catches Stoltzfus with a counter hook immediately. 1-2 from Gastelum. Another 1-2 from Gastelum, and Stoltzfus lands a hell of a counter. But Gastelum eats it and stays standing, likely because he's 5 pounds overweight. Jab from Gastelum. 2 minutes left in the fight. Body kick Stoltzfus. Overhand Gastelum. Gastelum level changing. A jab from Gastelum. Stoltzfus with a attempted counter overhand, but Gastelum slips it. Body shot Gastelum. Ah, another nice overhand from Gastelum. Stoltzfus lands an attempted misses an attempted overhand. Minute 30 left in round number 3, and Stoltzfus lands a nice overhand. Another nice 1-2 from Gastelum. Approaching a minute left in the fight, Gastelum lands a leg kick and a nice cross again from Gastelum. A nice knee up the middle from Stoltzfus, though, in response. Body kick Stoltzfus, jab Stoltzfus, and Gastelum eats both of that and lands a hell of an overhand in response. Gastelum pressuring Stoltzfus against the cage. A knee up the middle from Gastelum to the body of Stoltzfus. Gastelum with a heavy overhand. Stoltzfus tries to land a counter. Gastelum slips it. Ah, and a nice overhand from Gastelum yet again. That jerks the head of Stoltzfus back. Less than 30 seconds left in the fight. Head kick from Stoltzfus, across from Stoltzfus. 10 seconds left in the fight. Stoltzfus lands a leg kick. Gastelum lands a head kick, but Stoltzfus defends it. And Gastelum lands a spinning back fist to end the fight in the final second. A good fight from both men, but I'm going to give it to Gastelum. Gastelum came back in those last 2 rounds. Didn't have a great round 1. I think Stoltzfus won round 1. In round 2, Gastelum dropped Stoltzfus in an emphatic fashion, which automatically won him the round. And in round number 3, it was just the higher amount of timely shots from Gastelum, way more than Stoltzfus. So yeah, I give the fight to Gastelum. A great performance from both guys, though. A lot of big, heavy shots from both guys. Decent fight. 2 more fights until Diego and Gene. Really excited. Just 2 more. Be Gastelum. Okay, good, yeah. It's Gastelum, yeah. Not a shocker. Not a shocker. From Gastelum, I'm not celebrating too much because he was 5 pounds overweight. Good performance from Gastelum. Bro, Rosas got injured, so I wasn't able to fight. Yeah. Chihuahuas. Stupid shit, man. I can't. I hate that chihuahua stuff. Next up is Rafa Garcia, Jared Gordon, and then we're two more fights away from Gene Silva and Diego Lopez. So excited. I'm so excited to see Gene Silva fight Diego Lopez. Oh my gosh. I could care less about these next two fights, but we gotta cover it. I'm confused though. Then when is Canelo? Oh, I get this. Okay. This card is probably gonna end right before the main card of Canelo and Crawford starts. So what I'll likely do is after Gene Silva versus Diego Lopez, I'll likely just end stream and restart it when Crawford is about to fight Canelo because we're looking at maybe a solid 3 hours of boxing matches that I have zero interest in. So I think that's what we'll do after Gene Silva and Diego Lopez fight. We'll take a little break for what, like 3 hours until it's like 12 a.m. and Canelo and Crawford are making their walk. Then I'll restart stream. Bim 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 bim. Need some damn water. I figure out this damn. I figure this out here. Might be. This might work actually. Bam 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 bam. Bam 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 bam. Bam 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 bam. Here we go. Mexico. Here we go. Round one. Here we go. Round number one. Gordon versus Garcia. A leg kick from Garcia to start. Garcia pressuring. Both fighters have a wide stance here. And a nice overhand for Gordon. A timely one as he steps in there. Garcia still pressuring though. Gordon's doing all this off the back foot. Garcia trying to find that jab. Nice 1-2 from Gordon. Garcia throwing some really fast combinations early, but Gordon's head movement is proving really good to start. Body kick Gordon. Gordon with a leg kick. And a leg kick from Garcia in response. Gordon with a jab. Gordon with the overhand there. Gordon body shot, overhand. Oh, a nice overhand right down the middle from Garcia. I guess that could be called a jab, I'm not sure. A lot of combinations, really fast, high-powered combinations from both men there, and a mean leg kick from Garcia after that. Garcia continuing to pressure here, but I do like the timely striking of Gordon. Gordon with a lot of straight punches. A nice overhand from Garcia as Gordon stepped in. Gordon with a nice overhand after faking a takedown. Another nice overhand, couple overhands from Gordon. Garcia lands a body shot there. Gordon with a couple jabs. And a nice overhand for Gordon again. Throws Garcia off balance for a second. Nice counter overhand from Garcia. Gordon with a jab. Body shot, Gordon. Nice overhand from Gordon there, too. Nice jab. Oh, Gordon tries to land a body shot, and Garcia catches his leg and lands a hell of a counter overhand. That drops Gordon. Gordon back up on his feet, though, hanging in there. Garcia level changing. Gordon with a nice overhand there. Garcia with a nice overhand in response, a sharp one. Less than a minute 30 left in round number one. Up kick from Gordon. Garcia with a jab. Gordon tried to land a counter, but was just kind of too startled by that jab. Another nice overhand from Garcia there. Gordon with a nice jab. Garcia with an immediate counter. And a nice couple hooks from Gordon after that. Another couple body shots for Gordon. Now Gordon going back to that jab. Couple jabs and a leg kick. Gordon with a couple jabs, and Garcia presses the issue and goes in for a takedown and gets it. 30 seconds left in round number one, and Garcia is on top of Gordon after a successful takedown attempt. Both fighters back up to their feet, but in the clinch, Garcia is in control of it, and Gordon tries a nice little judo throw, but it wasn't too successful. About 10 seconds left in the fight, and somehow Gordon has almost twice as many significant strikes as Garcia. I'm not sure if the UFC has that right. Couple overhands for Gordon, and that's the round. I still would be pretty confident in giving that first round to Gordon, but I think Garcia is not that far from him. I don't know what that UFC significant strike count was because they seem to have it kind of wrong. They have Gordon at 33 significant strikes and Garcia at 19, and I'm not sure if that's correct. Garcia was landing some timely shots as well. I think that UFC significant strike count was off. Round number two. Gordon Garcia, round number two. Both fighters meet in the center, mutual respect shown, and Garcia goes for haymakers early. A couple big overhands for Garcia. Throw Gordon off balance for a second. Garcia continuing to chase Gordon down, and a nice overhand is thrown from him there. Leg kick Gordon. Garcia trying to get a takedown here. Nice jab from Gordon. Garcia with a nice counter overhand. Both fighters swinging for the fences. And Garcia jumps the guillotine and gets it. That's in. That's in. That is locked in tight. Garcia going for the guillotine. That's gonna do it. That's gonna oh wow. Gordon survives it. Wow. That looked like it was just about in. Gordon survives the guillotine attempt from Garcia, but Garcia is nevertheless still on top of Gordon here with about 4 minutes to work. Garcia in the guard of Gordon, trying to go for some ground and pound. Garcia still on top of Gordon. Gordon trying to get himself close to the cage to be able to get himself back up to the feet, and he's able to do so. Both fighters are now in the clinch, and Garcia is in control of it. There's a lot of ref you suck chants from the crowd. I'm not sure if that's what they're saying. Garcia in control of the clinch, almost able to get Gordon back to the ground, but still unable to do so. Gordon landed on his knees there. Both fighters on the feet. Gordon is now pressuring. A nice jab from Gordon and a hook. Garcia did land a cross in between those. Body shot Garcia. Both fighters throwing really heavy punches at each other here. Really nice exchanges. Two big overhands from Gordon and an uppercut. Garcia lands a counter overhand immediately after that. Jab from Gordon, couple jabs from Gordon, big overhand from Gordon. A nice 1-2 from Garcia in response. Both fighters just throwing immediately at each other. Wow. Couple big overhands for Gordon. Throw Garcia off a little bit. Both fighters get tied up in the clinch as they're throwing uppercuts to each other. Garcia in control now. He's pressuring. Gordon throws a nice jab and another one. Gordon with a nice jab, overhand and uppercut. A nice combination for him. Garcia responds with a jab and another timely jab from Garcia and a cross. But Gordon lands a heavy overhand immediately afterwards. High-powered, intense exchanges here in round number 2. Jab from Gordon, counter jab from Garcia. Overhand, uppercut, Gordon. Jab, Gordon, counter overhand, Garcia. Garcia with another overhand. Jab, Gordon. A jab from Garcia. A minute left in round number 2. Garcia lands a leg kick. And Garcia misses the lead elbow, but lands a body shot afterwards, and Gordon lands a 1. Gordon with a jab. Garcia with an overhand. 30 seconds left in round number 2. Up kick from Gordon. An oblique kick from Garcia. Gordon going for those heavy hooks and lands one. Another hook for Gordon. Jab, Gordon. Another couple hooks for Gordon. And an uppercut. Both fighters tied up for a sec there. And Garcia lands a big elbow at the end of this round. A few seconds left in the round. And Garcia lands a takedown right at the end of round number 2. Wow. Fun fight. I'm not going to lie. Pretty good fight. A lot of heavy punching, a lot of fun exchanges, and Garcia lands a takedown right at the end of the second round. Really good stuff from both gentlemen. Here we go. Garcia Gordon, round number 3, and we're off. A nice jab followed by an overhand for Garcia. Garcia putting on the pressure early. Gordon with a nice hook in response. Uppercut Garcia. Another jab for Garcia. Overhand Gordon. Gordon goes in for a takedown, but Garcia sprawls just in time. Both fighters are back on the feet, but still tangled up in the clinch. And Garcia lands a hell of an elbow in the clinch. Another big elbow for Garcia. Gordon with a nice jab. Garcia with a body shot combo. Jab, Gordon. Double jab, Gordon. Another big hook from Gordon, man. Oh, and a counter from Garcia wobbles Gordon a bit. And another big overhand from Garcia. And a third big shot from Garcia. Clean on Gordon. Body shot Garcia. Overhand Garcia. Gordon with a couple straight punches in response. Big cross from Gordon. Couple big hooks from Garcia. Body kick Gordon. Jab Garcia. Double jab, hook Gordon. Jab, hook Garcia. And a big overhand from Garcia, but Gordon lands a timely hook after that. And a couple big hooks from Garcia after that combo. Jab, cross, Garcia. Garcia pressuring Gordon against the cage. Lands a big body shot. Gordon circling and Garcia lands a hook. Drops Gordon. Garcia on top of Gordon going for the ground and pound. Gordon trying to hang on. Garcia gets the rear naked, and that is in. That will be all she wrote. Garcia trying to lock in the rear naked. Garcia on top of Gordon going for big elbows. Gordon trying to hang on, but those big shots from Garcia finish the fight, and it's a huge round 3 win for Garcia. Wow. A big shot from Garcia finally drops Gordon, but it was a great fight between both men. Great performance for Garcia. A timely shot in round number 3 drops Gordon. It was like a jab. It was like a really nice jab from Garcia that just lands clean on Gordon. Yeah. Great stuff from Garcia. One more fight before Diego Lopez and Gene Silva. One more fight. Oh my gosh, finally. Great stuff from Garcia. You gotta clap it up. Did really, really well. Ah, great stuff for Garcia. A really, really entertaining third round three win. A lot of good fights on this card. Boom, 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 boom. Next up is the Rob Font fight, and then finally, Diego Lopez will be fighting Gene Silva. Rob Font versus David Martinez. I like Rob Font, so I hope he wins. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. We're almost there. Diego Lopez and Gene Silva is almost here. One more fight before we finally get to watch it. One more fight. Here we go. Don't do not do that. But I'll be right back, guys. Here we go. Rob Font versus David Martinez should be fun. Is Rob Font in there? Oh, he's not even in yet. Okay. I like Rob Font, man. Hope he wins. Can only hope. Ugh. They call it murder. Here we go. Rob Font has a ton of reach advantage in this fight. Wow. Main event of the evening. Five feet 5 inches tall and 1/2 pounds. Hello Kitty Mexico. In the world, Rob Oh, that was Rob Font's wife. Referee in charge, Dan Murgliata. Here we go. Round number one. Rob Font pressuring, using that lead hand to gauge range. Bit of a Philly shell formation from Rob Font. And a powerful side kick from Martinez. That side kick from David Martinez is incredible. Rob Font looking for those long punches. David Martinez trying to circle out, give Rob Font multiple angles. Just stay out of that straight line. Another side kick from Martinez. Rob Font with a nice couple punches. Nice leg kick from Martinez. Rob Font with a nice hook. A couple big, nice hooks on the chin of Martinez. Rob Font continuing to pressure. A nice side kick from Martinez there. Nice double jab cross from Martinez. Rob Font continuing to hunt Martinez down here, though. Another nice overhand for Font. Both fighters throw a leg kick there. Nice jab for Font. Martinez nearly lands the leg kick there. Font gunning after Martinez. Martinez trying to keep with that really fast head movement and stay out of the way of every punch from Font. Nice leg kick for Martinez. Head kick Martinez. Another head kick for Martinez. Font defends well. Nice little combination from Rob Font there too, but Martinez is just proving way too fast. Rob Font trying to hunt Martinez down. Martinez trying to circle. Font trying to find something. Martinez. Oh, there we go. Martinez tries to land the leg kick, and Font lands a nice couple punches that have Martinez stumbling backwards. Jab, Font. Another big overhand from Font, but Martinez trips up Font and nearly lands a big uppercut. Nice jab from Font there. Leg kick Martinez, double jab Font. A lot of pressure from Font. Big overhand for Font. And a big overhand from Martinez after that. Leg kick Martinez. Font nearly catches it. Double jab cross Font. Head kick Martinez. Nice jab from Font. Uppercut Martinez. Font chasing after Martinez with a flurry of punches. Just about none of them land, though. Side kick Martinez. Another side kick from Martinez. Big overhand Martinez. Double jab cross Font. About a minute left in round one. Big overhand from Font. Now Font initiates some grappling, tries to take down Martinez, unsuccessful. Both fighters in the clinch for a bit, and they break out. Font continues to pressure. Nice jab from Font. Big overhand from Font and a jab from Font. Have Martinez on the run. Martinez tries to strike back. Font gets both hands wrapped around Martinez and is now gunning for a takedown. Font in control of the clinch right now. Martinez trying to stay active. Throw some side punches at Font. Font tries to trip Martinez. I think Martinez ends up on top of Font, but both fighters roll out and end up back on the feet. Less than 20 seconds left in round number one. Leg kick Martinez. Overhand Martinez. Less than 5 seconds. Font trying to find something. And a big wheel kick for Martinez to end the round. Wow. The footwork from Martinez is really impressive. A really beautiful wheel kick to end round number one against Rob Font. Wow. Rob Font has the reach advantage, but he hasn't really done a lot with it. And that pretty much sums up why Martinez is in the lead. We're so close to Gene Silva versus Diego Lopez. I'm so excited. Such a great fight. Here we go. Round number two, Font versus Martinez. Font is pressuring, gunning after Martinez early. But Martinez has proven to be way too fast and just okay with constantly being on the back foot and still winning. Font continuing to chase, pressure. Nice head kick from Martinez. Big overhand for Font. Font going for another takedown attempt. Martinez reverses the clench, and now he's in control. Nice overhand for Martinez as both fighters break out of the clench. A jab for Font. Big overhand for Martinez after a body shot. Leg kick Font. Double jab, overhand Martinez. Uppercut, overhand Martinez. Oh my gosh, the aggressiveness of Martinez's punches is really impressive. Body kick Font. Big overhand Font. Jab cross Font. Body kick Font. Overhand Font. Both fighters get tangled up in the clench. Martinez is in control of it. Big shots from Martinez while in control of the clench. Couple body shots from Font. A big cross from Font there. A jab from Martinez. And a jab, overhand uppercut for Font. A wild exchange there as both fighters missed. Font's got Martinez really close to the cage. Font going for another takedown attempt. Big shots from Martinez while Font is still in control of the clench. Two minutes left in round number two. Martinez has looked really great. Jab, overhand, Font, and a check hook from Martinez wobbles Font. Up kick Martinez. Jab, Martinez. Martinez looks so fast. Rob Font trying to pressure Martinez at a big overhand for Rob Font there as Martinez was on the run for a bit. Jab from Font. Another jab from Font. Upkick Martinez. Body shot, overhand, Font. Font going for another takedown attempt. Martinez defending. Less than a minute and 20 seconds in round number 2. Both fighters tangled up in the clinch. Big shots from Martinez while Font is still in control of the clinch. Both fighters break out, and Font lands a body kick as they break out. Jab, Font. Nice cross from Font, too, as Martinez tried some wild head movement. Head kick, Martinez. Body kick, Martinez. With beautiful technique, I might add. Overhand, Martinez. Up kick, Font. This is a better round for Font. Overhand, Font. 30 seconds left in round number 2, and Font lands a jab. Overhand to the body from Font. Up kick, Font. Nice body shot from Martinez there as Font pushes him off of him. 15 seconds in round number 2. Up kick, Font. Martinez going for a takedown, and Font slips out of that. And that's round 2, a better round for Font. Might just be 1-1. I think Martinez definitely took round number 1, but it might just be 1-1. A much better looking round for Rob Font in round number 2. Round number 1 definitely went to Martinez. I think it could be anybody's game in round number 3, but Martinez still could have a bit of a lead here, especially with all the failed takedown attempts from Font. Almost there to Diego Lopez versus fucking Gene Silva. One more. This is the last fight before the Silva Lopez fight. I'm so excited. This is it. This is it. We're finally gonna be able to see it. I'm so excited. So excited. Here we go. Round number 3. Here we go. Round number 3, and Font puts on the pressure. A couple big overhands. Jab from Font. Another big overhand from Rob Font. Martinez throwing wild counters. Jab cross Martinez. Body shot, overhand, Martinez. Big hooks from Martinez. Overwhelmed Font for a bit. Font still in it, though. Heavy leg kick from Martinez. Leg kick Martinez. Jab, Font. Leg kick Martinez again. Big couple overhands for Martinez. Timely and precise. A nice jab for Font afterward. Another jab for Font. Double jab, overhand, Font. Nice jab from Font. And a nice jab from Martinez in response. Another nice jab from Font. Font starting to utilize his range a bit better than he was. Big overhand from Martinez there. Quick jab from Martinez. Font going back to that successful jab. Big overhand from Martinez after that. Another successful jab for Font. The jab of Font is finding real success here in the final round. Uppercut, overhand, Martinez. Another leg kick from Martinez. Font pressuring Martinez. A big elbow attempt from Fonte. That almost was a really nice shot. Jab, Font. Leg kick, Martinez. Double jab, overhand, Font. Font with a couple big punches, but Martinez with a couple big punches, but Font lands an uppercut right after that. Jab, Font. Martinez gunning for some big overhands. Body kick, Martinez. Leg kick, Martinez. Big overhand, Martinez. Font, jab, overhand, Font. A jab from Martinez and a jab from Font right after that. Another jab from Font. Leg kick, Martinez. Overhand, Martinez. Jab, Font. Overhand, Font. Leg kick, Font. Martinez is gunning for a knockout here. Overhand, overhand, Martinez. Less than a minute 30 in the fight. Overhand, Martinez. Another big couple overhands from Martinez. Body kick, Font. Overhand, Martinez. That was a big one. Less than a minute left in the fight. Leg kick, Martinez. Jab, Font. Another jab for Font. Body shot, Font. Big uppercut for Font. Jab, Font. Overhand, Font. Up kick, Font. Jab, cross, Font. Jab, Font. Another jab for Font. Big overhands for Martinez. Martinez egging Font on, trying to stand in the pocket and swing. Martinez inviting Font into the pocket, much like Max Holloway. Font not having it, gauging his distance. Jab, Font. Another jab for Font. Martinez with a big overhand. Martinez ends up on top of Font for some reason. And now Martinez landing ground and pound. Somehow he doesn't know the fight is over. There were a couple extra seconds of that fight that were technically illegal. The ref didn't hear the horn. Yeah, that definitely goes to Martinez. A decent fight for Font too. He just didn't throw enough. Like he threw, like the jab was really successful for Font, but Font didn't throw anything after the jab. I would have loved to see Font throw an uppercut or an overhand or even some sort of kick after that jab, but instead he would just throw nothing after the jab. He popped Martinez with the jab and then allow Martinez to step in and throw something of his own. Didn't really make sense. If I'm Font, I'm also using teep kicks and side kicks as well because you're the taller fighter. Create your own distance. Lackluster performance, and ultimately lackluster performance for Rob Font. But overall, just a better performance for Martinez. Much faster, a lot of great timely shots. Anthony Smith was in the damn talking head table. Martinez already celebrating. Yeah, that doesn't go to Font at all. It's 29-28 Martinez. Yeah, I knew it. 29-28 Martinez. Martinez. Yeah, obviously. Obviously. Just didn't throw anything after the jab. We're here, man. We're finally here. Lopez versus Gene Silva. I keep blanking at Gene Silva's name. Diego Lopez, Gene Silva in like 10 minutes. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Oh my gosh, finally. Oh shit. Okay, it's finally time. Oh my gosh, it's finally time. This is gonna be great. This is gonna be great. Okay. Gotta get mentally prepared for the explosive power, precision, and speed in this matchup. Bam, bam, ba, bam, ba, bam, ba, bam. Oh man. Here we go. Here we go. I'm really excited. This is gonna be good. Diego Lopez, Gene Silva. A crazy fight. I got money on Lopez. Let's go, Lopez. One more fighting nerd left. One more fighting nerd left. Diego Lopez. This is exciting. Gene Silva, the last undefeated fighting nerd. I find it interesting that Gene Silva is not going to go bald for this fight. He's actually got hair on his head for this fight. Like he's balding, but he's not bald for this fight. So will Gene Silva with hair end up having more aura than Gene Silva without hair? Here coming to Gene Silva. Gene Silva walking out the DMX, not bad. I don't hate it. Here comes Gene Silva with the hood on. Gene Silva's got the hood on. His whole corner has the hoods on, which is a bit cringe, but I don't know. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, his fans are barking at the entrance. Oh, 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 oh. Oh my gosh, Gene's reaction to this is insane. This is gonna be fun. This will be a fun fight. Oh, 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 oh. Arf, arf, arf. Arf, 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 arf. Oh my gosh, Gene Silva. Here we go. Oh man. Oh yeah, Gene Silva's got a wife. I forgot about that. Wow. Gene Silva's pre-fight pre-fight ritual with his wife is pretty intimate, but interesting. I don't hate it. I don't hate it. It should be fun. I'm really excited. This is gonna be fireworks. This is gonna be. I gotta train my. I gotta get ready. I gotta get ready. Okay. Oh, oh man. I like John. I like man. Gene Silva's not bad, man. He's got great energy. I'm not. He's a moment, man. Gene Silva is. He's got charisma. You know. Like, I'm not a hater, bro. You know. I'm rooting for Diego, but you gotta admit, Gene Silva's got star power. It's just it's who he. I don't know, man. Something about him. The way he acts, his energy. It's all of that, man. The barking. He's authentically Gene Silva. I got money on Diego. I think it's just a pride and belief thing, but it would totally make sense if Gene Silva wins, obviously. But let's go, Diego. Let's go, Diego. Come on. No, Diego, go up in here. Diego looks great, man. Diego Lopez looks great. Freshly shaven mustache, cowboy hat. Looks great. Gotta put the house on Diego. Let's go, Diego. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Let's go, Diego. You got this. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Diego beats Gene Silva. It's an immediate rematch. It's got to be a rematch. It's a rematch with Hulk after Lerone Murphy. Here we go. Lopez enters the cage. This is gonna be fun. Oh, this is gonna be fun. This is gonna be fun. Diego Lopez, Gene Silva, both fighters in the cage and ready. All we need is Bruce Buffer. Oof. The excitement, chills. Bum, 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 bum. Diego Lopez has got the reach advantage. Event of the evening. Get out to the inside, or here we go. Mike Beltran. Mike Beltran. Here we go. Ah, here we go. Oof. Around the world, been waiting for. Next song is time. Time. Here we go. Here we go. Let's go, Diego. Go. Go, Diego. Gene Silva's Gene Silva's pre-fight ritual, man. I like his energy, man. Gene Silva's energy is very good, man. It's like Marab's. Let's go, Diego. Come on, baby. Let's go, Diego. Please. Fuck the please. I keep saying please. Every time I ask a fighter please, they lose. Let's go, Diego. Come on. Let's go, Diego. Diego. No. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Here we go. Let's get it. Let's go, Diego. Round one, mutual respect shown. Light kick, Lopez. Silva switching stances a lot. Up kick, Silva. Diego misses the leg kick. Leg kick from Silva. A leg kick from Diego. Oh, oh. Up kick again from Silva. Leg kick from Diego. Diego throwing out the jab. Leg kick, Diego. Silva looking real slow to begin. I mean, maybe it's just, maybe it's just how comfortable he is. Yeah, he's just comfortable. He's biding his time. Leg kick, Diego. Front kick, Silva. Leg kick, Silva. Another leg kick for Silva. Front kick, Silva. Silva trying to catch the lead hand of Diego. Doing that as the shorter fighter is weird. And Silva misses the spinning back kick, and Diego catches Silva and throws him to the ground. Make that a takedown for Diego Lopez. Diego Lopez going to the ground game. Diego Lopez now has the back of Gene Silva with 3 minutes to work. Silva scrambles. Diego now fully mounted on top of Gene Silva. Diego Lopez full mount on Gene Silva with 3 minutes to work. Silva doing a lot of smart things right now while Diego's on top of him. Just working on bumping Diego off. Diego smiles. Diego Lopez working elbows, heavy elbows and ground and pound on top of Gene Silva. And I love this from Diego. Diego gunning with the ground and pound. Diego Lopez on top of Gene Silva with relentless ground and pound right now. Gene Silva trying to do anything he can to get out. A lot of big elbows and punches from Diego Lopez. Gene Silva trying to scramble, not able to do so. Diego Lopez just stays blanketed on top of Gene Silva. With 2 minutes to work, Diego continues to utilize ground and pound. Big elbows. I think Diego's sharing words with Gene Silva right now. Oh my gosh. The relentless ground and pound of Diego Lopez to start this fight. I love it. Gene Silva trying to do anything he can to get out, but Diego just will not let it happen. Oh my gosh. Oh, yeah, oh, Gene Silva successfully scrambles out. Wow. And he showboats on top of it. Big overhand for Gene Silva. Wow. Jab, Lopez. What a scramble from Gene Silva. Oh my gosh. Leg kick, Lopez. Jab to the body from Silva. Up kick, Silva. Oh my gosh. Square on the chin of Lopez. Lopez eats it for dinner. Oh my gosh. Lopez utilizing the lead hand. Trying to find that jab. Leg kick, Lopez. Jab, Lopez. Silva with a nicely timed overhand. Lopez responds with a clean jab. Silva looking for that up kick again, man. Oh my gosh. As the shorter fighter, it's wild he's going to kicks. Lopez showboating. I mean, not Lopez. Silva's showboating, actually. Pointing to the crowd. Double jab, Lopez. Body shot, Silva. Jab again from Lopez. Silva squaring in on Lopez. Cross from Silva. A powerful one. Body shot, overhand, Lopez. Jab, Lopez. Silva pressuring Lopez. Jab, double jab, Lopez. Less than 10 seconds in round one. Another jab from Lopez, and that's round one. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Round round one obviously goes to Lopez. Right now, Lopez is winning. Round one just ended, and it definitely goes to Lopez after being able to take Gene Silva down and land a ton of ground and pound. But Gene Silva was able to expertly scramble out when it mattered most and continue to strike back with an excellent up kick. Gene Silva's up kicks have been brilliant so far and landing really well. Diego Lopez's mount, man. Oh my gosh. That was a ton of really, really nice control time for Diego Lopez. Round number two, you know what to do. Diego Lopez hyping up the crowd. Gene Silva emoting for some reason. The back of Gene Silva's head looks like there's a knot there. And here we go. Round number two, mutual respect shown. Leg kick, Silva. Another leg kick for Silva. Lopez misses the leg kick. Jab for Lopez. Teep kick, Silva. Overhand, Silva. Body shot, Silva. Lopez has to punch back and fast. Earn some respect from Silva. Jab to the body from Silva. Lopez misses the leg kick. Silva looking for the overhand. Jab, Silva. Couple heavy overhands for Silva. Oblique kick, Lopez. Overhand, Silva, but Diego responds with a really clean check hook. Diego Lopez pressuring. A jab from Lopez. A counter jab from Silva. Silva is like literally having a conversation with Lopez. Body shot, overhand, Silva. Another big uppercut and overhand from Silva. Big shots from both men as Lopez lands an uppercut and overhand in that exchange. Big overhands from Silva. Lopez lands a jab and Silva lands another heavy overhand after that. Lead elbow, Silva. Oh my gosh, axe elbow, Silva. Spinning elbow, Silva. Body shot, Silva. The striking arsenal of Silva, man. Overhand, Silva. Jab, Silva. Heavy leg kick from Diego in response. Body shot, uppercut, Diego Lopez. Silva gets startled a little bit. Lopez and Silva against the cage. Big counter hook from Silva. Wobbles Lopez. Up kick Silva. Jump knee Silva. Jab. Elbow Silva. Jab Silva. Oh gosh, it's not looking good for Lopez. Jab. Overhand Silva. Lopez still standing. Up kick Silva. Another big cross for Silva. Oh, big overhead Silva. Lopez getting battered. Oh, oh gosh. Lead elbow Silva. Uppercut Lopez. Check hook Silva. Leg kick Lopez. Another leg kick for Silva. Two leg kicks for Silva. Oh, I'm getting scared for Lopez. Overhand Silva. Body shot Silva. Big uppercut and overhand for Lopez. Jab Lopez. Big overhand for Silva. Oh gosh. The angles and timing of Silva. Three jabs for Silva. Leg kick Lopez. Silva trying to go for some big overhands, but Diego catches Silva that time, gets Silva's back, and starts the ground and pound. Really smart move from Diego Lopez. Lopez locked onto the back of Silva here. About to be a minute left in round number 2, and Lopez has a really strong, secure frame. Lopez picks Silva up and slams him to the ground. Silva tries to scramble, and Lopez brings Silva back down to the ground. Lopez inside control on top of Silva now. Lopez probably going to go for a choke here. Silva scrambles out and back up to the feet again to Silva. Uppercut Diego, overhand Silva. Overhand, bring overhand Silva. Bring overhand again for Silva. Is in an exchange where Lopez lands a body shot. Silva spinning back elbow. Silva lead elbow, body kick. Double chop. 1-2 again for Silva. Diego getting overwhelmed. Diego tries a spinning back fist. Oh my gosh, Diego got Silva. Diego got Silva. Diego on top of Silva. Diego going for it. He could be over here. It's over. Diego Lopez wins. Diego Lopez wins. Oh my gosh. Diego Lopez wins. A big spinning back elbow for Diego Lopez. Drops Silva and opens him up. Diego Lopez. He's won the moment. He's won the moment. Diego Lopez. Oh my gosh, he's getting another rematch. He's getting a rematch. Lopez gets up. A sore loser. Lopez gets up and tries to fight Diego. Oh my gosh. That was a good stoppage. Lopez is Diego. What is this guy's name? Gene Silva's very upset about that stoppage, but it was a good stoppage. Big moment for Diego Lopez. I love it. And that's another fighting nerd down. All of the fighting nerds are done. Diego Lopez flips off the fighting nerd camp in the crowd. Diego Lopez sending middle fingers right to the fighting nerd crowd there. Wow. It was a spinning elbow. Yep. Right off the temple. The spinning elbow dropped Gene. Diego Lopez. Are you kidding me? Wow. Diego Lopez. Are you kidding me? The fighting nerds are theoretically done. Wow. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Yeah, I think Gene Silva's gonna have to be disciplined for that. Yeah, he's that qualifies for a rematch. If Volk beats Lerone Murphy, Diego's up next again. That qualifies a rematch. Beating a guy, knocking Gene Silva out the way Gene Silva's been whooping other people, that qualifies as a rematch. Diego Lopez should get his rematch if Lerone loses to Volk. What? Oh my gosh, Diego Lopez, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Mama, there goes that man, Diego Lopez. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. What a fighter. What a fighter. What a fighter. Catches Gene Silva, the Gene Silva. Wow. Gene Silva's still bleeding profusely. Wow. Diego Lopez, man. Clap it up. Clap it up. Clap it up. Diego Lopez, baby. I am a fan. I'm not going to lie to you. I am a fan. And now it's back to Canelo winning. I'm still going with Crawford, but I think Canelo's a good bet, though. I'm going to go with Crawford, though. and Diego Lopez has a better fight. He has a Diego Lopez makes his fight speech in better English than what's his name? Fucking Paulo Costa. They said 5 minutes ago, Crawford TKO Canelo on Google. Diego Lopez, man. Oh my gosh, this guy. Oh man. They do say different things. Diego Lopez. Diego Lopez, man. Diego is just that guy, yeah. And Gene Silva will likely have to be disciplined because he did throw a cheap shot after the fight ended. Gene Silva tried to throw a punch at the back at the back of the head of Diego Lopez. I think that deserves some discipline. Yeah, Gene Silva was just in disbelief because he was just so good that he had that John Jones mentality where it's like I can't lose. So he was just in disbelief that he lost. Thank you for the follow. Be sure to check out my YouTube channel. Great stuff. All right, I'm gonna end the live stream here, and I will be back on for Canelo versus Crawford. Stay tuned for that. I'll be on probably during the walkout, but I'll monitor it to see when they're doing stuff. But stay tuned. I'm gonna go grab something to eat. I love each and every one of you guys. I'll see you all soon. Stay tuned. I'll be back for Canelo versus Crawford.